Okay, so I first want to welcome you guys to my channel. This is my first video and I am truly excited and blessed to be here today and be able to connect with you guys. Even though it's not in person, it definitely is spiritually. This place is a very special place for me because it has allowed me to be in the place that I am now, spiritually, emotionally, and physically as well. It holds a really special place in my life and will always mark a special place in my life when I knew that I was being guided by my angels, my guides, and my ancestors. It is outside, so if it sounds a bit noisy or there's a lot of stuff going on, I'm sorry. I will try to speak up as much as I can, but also by respecting other people's space around here. I can't yell, but I know that the right message will be delivered, and I trust in it. In the back, it's a true background. It's a beautiful waterfall, and I hope that the sound brings calmness to you and that you find this video at the right time. Don't worry about any timing that I might mention, whether I focus on a month or a year. Don't worry about that. What you should worry and focus on is that you're going to see this message when you need to see it, when you need to hear it. So I'm gonna have 4 options. I wanna shuffle in front of you guys. I will try to put the timestamps as well. The first card, it's gonna be rose quartz, one of my first stones that I love. And if I can say a little bit about them, rose quartz, it's about love, self-love. If you're inquiring about a relationship, you can do that as well. But I believe and know that any card that you pick, it's meant for you. Second one is Obsidian, and it helps you with like getting away from negative vibes, bringing in positivity. It's a heart stone, so if this calls you, it's an amazing stone for protection. Also reminds me of not allowing negative thoughts or energies get to you. Sardonyx, I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's a spiritual stone, and a thing that I always remember of it, it says in a place that I read about it and that caught my attention, if you're on a spiritual journey and you travel out and you communicate, it helps you it brings you back to earth. If you're an earth sign as well, this is a great stone for you. It also helps with studying. So that's number 3. Number 4 is Lapiz Lazuli. It helps with your throat chakra, speaking your truth, and working on speaking up. So we're gonna get started. One of the first decks that I'll use, it's the yes or no deck. So if you have any question, you can focus on the question now and believe that it'll be answered. I will try to bring clarification if I feel that I need it. But please just focus on any question that you might have, and I want to shuffle and get the right messages for you. That's for option number 1. It's for option number 2. I'm gonna put him here. I think that you guys might be able to see him better. I'm gonna pick for number 3, and then for number 4 as well. And I feel like this one needs 3. I want to use the Love Oracle. If you have any love questions or just even self-love, or if you're inquiring about anything that has to do about love, you can focus on it and ask your question as well. I shuffled them before the video, but I also, I don't know, I have a preference at times when I love to see the energies, and when I see a video like this, I usually connect with the deck or my number, and I just ask that you guys do the same. If you're not sure about your number yet, that's fine. If you just want to see how the cards get shuffled and then you pick a number, that's fine. Follow your intuition. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. That's for number 2. I'm going to shuffle for the other ones. It fell right around number 2, so it it definitely was meant for number 2. Number 1, number 3, and number 4. I feel like I'm gonna shuffle one more shuffle and see if anything comes out. And see if anything jumps out in a certain place, and it's meant for that deck. I don't want to just focus about love. I want to focus on, you know, what it calls us, and overall energy that I see for, you know, I'm sorry if you can't see it very well, but overall energy that I see, it's engagement. So if you are in a relationship, then it's a good sign. It means your relationship is going towards engagement, or a different, more positive, more, what's the right word that I'm trying to say? More stable. If you're not in a relationship, a good thing that I always say, it's like a contract is coming, something offered to you. Also, if you're not in a relationship, I will say this is a good thing of journaling, finding yourself, self-love, and then you can manifest this great man in your life that will eventually propose engagement to you. So that's a good message for you. Overall energy on this deck in the near future that I know I just shuffled for you guys. I didn't see it, but I just thought about it now. So in the near future, something can come. If you continue to work on yourself, that's what I'm getting. In the near future, and it goes hand in hand with engagement, right? You're not in a relationship, or even if you are, focus on journaling, focusing on yourself. It's important to get you to that next step of what you aspire for. I want to do this deck. I forgot the name of it, but I will try to put the name of them in the bottom. That way it can help you if it calls your attention and you want to buy it, or just get the message that you want to hear. But this is for number 1. This is for number 2, and you got 2 cards. This is for number 3 and for number 4. And I'm sorry, overall energy, discovering the truth. You stand in the light of truth. And you're discovering your truth from what I'm getting overall. Other people are following a path, or they're following other people, but look at you. You're facing your back on them. You're going your own path. You know where you're going. You hold that control in your life. So remember that. You may see other people going the right way, right? There's a castle. These people are trying to go there. That's their happy place. But what's your happy place? You're discovering your truth, right? You have your backpack. You have what you need. That's all that matters. And finding yourself. You're discovering your truth, your own path, your own walk. And you have the power to do that. Remember that. I love this fairy deck. One of my favorites. I always have a connection, I feel, with fairies. And I know along my spiritual journey, I'm going to continue to connect with them. So I want to pick a card for you guys. And I know you'll get the message that you need to hear. So this is for number 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. And one more deck. Last but not least, this is the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle. This deck has a lot of messages about if you are in a relationship, but don't worry if you're not, because it still has really good messages. And remember, take what resonates. I hope that, you know, the pile that you pick has all the messages you need to hear. But if out of 10 messages that I give you, for example, in a reading, you only resonate with 1 or 2, that's fine. Go with it. Take for it. Listen to it again, or it's okay to pick more than one number. Follow your intuition, because there is no right or wrong answer, or right or wrong way of picking cards. And I know that the right messages that you need to hear, you'll hear. So don't be so hard on yourself. Allow the universe to surprise you and give you the messages that you need to hear. That's all that matters. And 3. I'm gonna shuffle and see if any cards need to fall, and if they do, they will, and if they don't, then they're not meant for us to see them. 3. They're telling me one more for number 3. I think that's pretty much it. Let's see one more shuffle, and then we'll see what the overall energy is for you guys, and then we'll get started. All right, stabbed in the back. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, and shocking attack. So if you guys are going through any type of heartbreak, any type of pain, separation, deception in any kind, and again, this doesn't tie only if you're in a relationship. You could have been stabbed back by a friend, somebody that you considered your friend. This needed to come up too. The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Whoever it was, it goes whoever this person was that stabbed you in the back goes hand in hand. You know, this needed to happen. That relationship is over. Whether it's family, love life, work, business, it's time for you to move on. It might come to you at a time where you weren't expecting it, but that's because it needed to happen that way. Now, how do we move forward is by focusing on what can I learn from it, and go from there. Don't allow that to take over you. Of course, your feelings are valid. Take them in, but then as well analyze, what should I do to move forward? And if it's not the right time to move forward because you're not sure of what to do, that's fine. Just give it time, but don't allow that to take over you and your energy. Everything in our life truly happens for a reason. I always say it. It's hard even for me to believe it, but people are meant to come in our life for a reason. A season. So just go with it. As hard as it may sound, people have left my life, different, love, friends, family, co-workers. But when I analyze, everybody has always served a purpose in my life. It's hard to say it, especially when it's our loved ones, and believe it that way, but focus on that. What was their lesson? What do I take from it? And if you can still work on that relationship, and maybe it's not the right time, give it that time. But don't focus only on the negative. We're going to get started. I'm going to start with number 1. I'm going to put these over here. Sardonyx. Well, it doesn't want to stay. And Lapiz Lazuli. And here we go. We're going to get started with rose quartz. Let's see what you need to hear. If you asked a question, you're getting a no. And you're ready. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. Look at that. Rainbow. And that path that leads you to a peaceful place. You also got creative. Life is a canvas for you to use paint all the colors of happy moods. Celebrate. The time is right to shout out loud. Don't hesitate to jump around. Ooh, so that goes in hand with blessings. And last is mirror. Mirroring each other. Self-image. Relationship reflect our wounds. Introspection. Going within. Right? So what I get overall in the energy, whatever your question was, is no. Right? I feel like that's more towards a relationship. Is that the right person for you to be with at the moment? No. You want to remember, pay attention to the red flags in that relationship, whatever the red flags are, but they're there for a reason. You're seeing them for a reason. And don't put this shadow all around you where you only want to see what you want to see. No. Really see the red flags. Really see what the universe, your angels are trying to tell you. There's signs and they're cautioning you. I feel like you are ready to get, though, however, blessings, to receive other stuff that you should focus on. And they're going to shower your life, right? Once you start to work on yourself, and I know that's hard sometimes to hear if you're questioning about a relationship, but trust me, there's a reason why things tend to happen in our life. This is a time for you to work on yourself. Focus on what are the addictions in this relationship, or just in general, that might be affecting this relationship. You're ready to pay attention. You're ready to go within and work on yourself. And mirror, right? You need to reflect. You need to think about, what is it that I need to do different in this relationship? I always say, if this person is meant to be in our lives, they will come back. They will be in our lives, because that's destiny. But you also have to remember that sometimes things do happen in our life for a reason. I think this is a time for you to pay attention, to really go within and really focus on what you need to see so you can better yourself and so you can allow these blessings to come in, right? When I see this card, it just makes me think of somebody being in their own place, right? There's nothing going on. There's this amazing road that leads you to this water, this calming place, rainbow, happiness, flowers. That, to me, it's like your own place, your own happy, quiet place. Find yourself there so you can allow these blessings and things to fall in place when they need to, right? You are going to be celebrating. It's your time to shout out and say, yay, I'm in a place where I can now start working on myself. I love this person, and I know that if this person is meant to be in my life, they will be. But celebrate still those moments. And be creative. Start thinking of what you want to do. What is it that calls you? Remember what it says, life is a canvas for you to use. Paint all the colors of happy moods, right? And it goes hand in hand with the rainbow colors, right? What is your happy place? Does this person that you're questioning maybe about in this relationship your happy place? And if they are, how do you get to work on this relationship for both of you then to get there? I want to do one more card in here. So about the love, I'm gonna shuffle it and see which card comes out. One more card, I think, whether it's about this person, if you're inquiring about somebody, or just one last message that you may need to hear. I'm asking for one more card, angels, to clarify for them. The butterfly. Oh, your relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child in growth. Remember what I said, this is your time to go within, right? A butterfly is always about transformation. You're changing your relationship if it's meant to be. And if right now it's no, don't focus on them. Focus on you, because your stuff that you need to work on, you're ready for that path. You're ready to have control, right? To find that peace within. And if they're meant to be, again, they will be. They will come back to our life. But maybe this is a time of healing, to work on your inner child, your growth. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be, right? I hope this resonated with you. And if you need to pick another number, you still have 2, 3, and 4 you can pick from. I truly hope that you find this message when you need to hear it. And remember that everything in our life truly happens for a reason. So that was number 1. I'm going to focus on number 2, Obsidian. Yes, ma'am. And let's see. First one, success. Success is coming. If you had a question, yes or no, about a job or something, success. Romance. Ooh, romance is coming. When I see this card, it just reminds me of you meeting an amazing soul, connecting in that soul level. All right. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Oh, that goes great with romance. And trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So Let's see. I already want to start talking, but let's see what cards you have. Unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. Wise leader. You are a beacon for others. Ooh, that's amazing. The runner. Runner in a codependent relationship. Fear of intimacy. Listening to ego. Wishing well. To make some wish magic, cast a spell. The spell. Throw pennies into the wishing well. Wishing well to somebody, right? Overall, what I get of the energy, if you had a yes or no question, I believe it's a yes. Success is coming, right? There's a great outcome that's going to come from it. Romance. If you're not in a relationship, I really, truly get the energy that you're going to meet this person. And you need to trust. You need to trust the universe that you're going to meet that person. That person is going to bring passion for you. It's going to be... You see this amazing one when I said, this card reminds me of just meeting a person that you solely connect with. You have this amazing connection. And they're also you guys are gonna have passion. Passion in that relationship. You need to trust. You need to trust that the universe is bringing that person to you. I get the energy a lot in this reading that the person is single. If you are in a relationship, you need to trust that the passion is coming in, the romance in that relationship is going to continue to evolve, and it's going to be a successful one. Now, on the other hand, you yourself, you're going through this territory where you might not know the answers, and that can be in a relationship if you're in a relationship too. But know that you're on the right path with this right person, or just where you are in life. You're leading yourself. You don't need anyone to lead, right? You're going. The owl, that's a very wise animal, and that's you. It goes hand in hand with a wise leader. You have the power. You're going places. You know where you're going, meaning your heart and soul and your guides, they're guiding you. You might not know the exact territory, like when you go on your app and you put, I want to go to 123 ABC Street. You're not doing that right anymore. You're allowing the universe to guide you, but you are a leader. You're a very smart leader. You're wishing well to the people that no longer serve in your life, right? Because now you're going to follow your path, your leader path. Listening to your ego, that's what stands out. Don't let that, because that's going to be you, a runner. You're going to run away from this. You're going to be too scared. Don't allow that to happen to you. Focus on you. Remember that you know where you're going deep down inside. Don't allow the fear to take over you. If you're in a relationship, this is also a sign. You're in a codependent relationship. And it doesn't sound like that's healthy, because you have this fear. You're listening to your ego, allowing that to take over you. You have the answers. You are a leader. It allows you to take you places. I want to shuffle one more of the love cards for you. See if you have any last minute messages that you need to hear. I'm going to shuffle this. Oh, that's quick. Retreat. Oh, nice. You're going on a retreat. If you're in a relationship, this passion and this romance is going to lead you guys to go somewhere, right? To go on a trip. If you're not in a relationship, this is a time for you to go and have alone time. It's time for you to disconnect from the world. Trust that by you doing that, this is going to be next for you, right? You're going to be in an amazing relationship, and whatever amazing is for you, but you're going to be in a good place eventually. But this is also it's time for you to disconnect. It goes hand in hand in this. Go alone on this path. It's not going to be lonely for long. This is just temporary. This is to get you to the place where you need to be, so you can be this wise leader that leads people. Okay? That's number 2. I hope it resonated with you. Remember, if you need to pick another number to connect or answer any questions, you can. There's no right or wrong. But I hope this message you found it at the right time. I'm going to move on to number 3 now. Sardonyx, one of my favorites. This is number 3. All right, if you had a question about yes or no, I'm gonna do the yes or no first. Let's see. Yes. It's a firm yes. Remain positive. You might be going through a lot right now in life, but remember that you need to remain positive. Ooh, honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Ooh. And you got 3 from the island time. First one, mask. Not showing true feelings. Hide personality, pretend, delude, and also gaslighting. Karmic relationship. Feeling triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. And coffin. Endings bring new beginnings. Growth, change, liberation, and transition. And last, lead the way. Take the reins today. Others will follow if you lead the way. So overall, it's a message of you need to remain positive, right? If you're asking about a relationship, if this relationship is over or you need some time, the answer is yes. Yes, whether this relationship is over and you need some time alone, you need time for this to work out, right? Because somebody in this relationship is not showing their true feelings. They're hiding something, the mask, right? The whole deception. They're not being themselves. And this can also be you, not in a negative way, but you're not there yet in this relationship. But no matter what, remember that this is a karmic relationship. You're meant to be together for a reason. You were meant to be together. And right now, it's best for you to let go and start loving you. It goes hand in hand with free yourself. Free yourself in this relationship. It's time for you to do you. Don't allow this cage to continue to keep you in. You're an amazing, beautiful unicorn that needs to be out in the world, spreading your love and your beauty, not caged in. And that's how I feel that you felt in this relationship, right? It's an endings time in this relationship, but endings, remember, that bring new beginning, growth. This is your time for you to get to this next level, to liberate yourself, to lead your way, the way. What is your way? Take that time. Remain positive. That's important. You might start thinking or believing, oh man, it's ending. I don't know what's going to happen. And you might start to think negative. Don't. Think positive. Remember that this is happening in your life for a reason. Honeymoon. Even though we're talking about a breakup and something not going good in a relationship, I still believe that this is about you going on a trip. You going somewhere to find yourself, to find your happiness, to work on yourself. And abundance. It's pouring into your life. You might think and say, well, how can abundance be pouring into my life if I'm ending this relationship right now? If I'm heartbroken? Well, you're working on yourself. You're starting to find your soul tribe, people that you love, that connect with you. And this person came in your life, remember, for a reason. Abundance, it's pouring into your life, whatever abundance is for you. And it could be just the right people into your life. And it could also be financially, but great, happy moments are coming. Overall, you have to remember, remain positive. Go outdoors. A lot of these cards remind me of, you see the trees and the plants around here, as well the trees. Go outdoors. It reminds me of this crystal, right? Spiritually, go within, find yourself, study different things in life. What is it that you want? What is it that you want to learn? What is it that you want to connect with? I'm going to shuffle one more card from this deck to see what other message they might have for you. I feel like this pile, it's more about yourself and focusing on yourself to find this happy place. All right. Taking shelter. The answers are within. You're going on a trip alone, right? This is to find yourself, finding your answers, freeing yourself, right? Because that relationship, you felt caged. If you were not physically caged, you mentally felt caged. But taking shelter, it's like going within. That's that place that you want to go to, a happy place. And you hold the power, you have the light to your happiness, to where you want to go, where you want to be. So remember that. You want to remain positive because, yes, it's with an exclamation. This is happening for a reason. Yes. Whatever your question was, yes. No questions, no doubts. Oh, maybe. Well, no. Yes, this is your answer. No questions about it. Remain positive. There's something great coming for you. Remember, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change. This is about change. It's really focused about yourself and who you need to be. I always say this. Remember, the people that are meant to be in our lives will be. If this is a time for you guys to take a break for X reason, X amount of reasons or reason, let that be and work on yourself. So that's the message for pile number 3. If you still need clarification, I have 4 piles in this reading. You can always pick another, but give yourself time. Don't be so hard on yourself. Remember that this message that you're finding, it's at the right time. It's for you to hear it. And I hope that it resonates with you. Now I'm going to number 4, Lapiz Lazuli. Speaking your truth, throat chakra. Such a beautiful crystal. I love the colors of it. All right. If you had a yes or no question, you can focus on it now. And you got 3 cards, so let's see. First, perfect timing. Within the next few months. Take action. Perfect timing and take action. Yes, that's a yes. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Ooh, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Yes. And fogged in. Go slow. Take time. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Oh, this goes with new love. Hey. And animal healing. No matter the creature, earth, sky, or sea, animals show us how true love can be. That's amazing. All right, if you had a question about yes or no, I feel like yes, this is a perfect timing for you to do it, right? You need to take action because this is going to happen for you within the next few months. When I see this card, steps, you also need to take the steps though to get you there. This is not just about sitting and not doing it and, oh, well, yes, it's going to happen. No, what are you going to do about it? You need to go up these steps to get there. You also need to do the work, right? That's why it says take action. Horses, they're brave. They go fast. They take the initiative. You're on that horse. You're going there. You're going up these steps. You're leading the way, right? The way, though, might be fogged right now. You might not see everything. So go slow. Take your time, but take action. Take the steps to get there, right? That's why you see these steps. But it is the perfect timing for you to do this. There are other things. I'm sorry for the sirens. It's outdoors. We can focus on the beautiful water. So it's the perfect timing for you to take the step, for you to start taking the steps. Because remember, you have to start taking the steps. Now, love. If you had a question about love or just, even if you're not worried about love, somebody new is going to come into your life, right? They're going to express that love to you. You're also going to get a phone call, some type of phone call here with great news. right? What if you're asking, well, should it be time for me to start looking for a new job? I just got this message, so I want to say it. If you're asking about, should I apply for that job? Yeah, it's perfect time and apply for it. You're going to receive a positive call. Not just about love, but a call. Whether you got this, you got a second interview. So take those steps, though, to get there. You want something better? Take the steps. You're going to get a call, whether it's about love or just in general about a great opportunity that's coming for you. That's another message I'm receiving here. But I'm sorry, going back to new love, you have somebody coming in your life that's going to make you start feeling good, happy, right? Sorry. Along the way, you have to remember whatever's going on in your life, forgiving others and learning from those experiences that you might have gone through in the past, that's okay. It happened for a reason. It was guided, right? You see the angels there? They guided that. This is a lesson for you to remember to forgive others and learn from it. Move forward. I want to shuffle a card from this deck. I had it on the side to include it in the reading, but I guess I didn't. So you guys are meant for this. This is, I believe, I get the feeling of number 4, Lapiz Lazuli. It's about speaking your truth, you, finding you, right? Getting you there. Also, to cover about the animal healing, remember, and it's not just focused about animal, like it says, creature, earth, sky, is how true love can be. Even, and it goes hand in hand with new love. It doesn't have to be a new physical person. It could be a pet that you're adopting. If you were questioning, should I adopt a pet? I'm not ready for a relationship, but yeah, adopt them. There's a new love that's coming in. Maybe a new love, meaning not in a love situation, but a new position you'll love, right? It's a new passion of yours that you're finding. And I really feel like this deck, it was for you. Let's see what cards you get. Ooh, I think they're ready to talk. Let's see. This is for my pile number 4. Oh, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Goes hand in hand with love call, right? What is your passion? This doesn't have to be just about love. What is your passion? Answer the call. You're sitting outside. You're focusing on, what do I want to do, right? What is it that it's calling me to do? Let's see. I want to shuffle one more time for this deck and see. All right. Let's focus here, young ladies. Let's get you a card. I'm going to shuffle, and if not, I'll pull one out. But I truly feel like you were meant to only get a message from this deck, number 4. So if you pick number 4, lucky you. Keepers of the earth, you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And in the bottom, the overall deck, share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution and expression. And it goes, answer the call, right? This is a call for you. This job that you're maybe questioning about. I feel like I'm getting the energy of this call that you're like, man, should I apply for that new job? Should I embark into this new journey that I'm thinking about? A shelter. What if it's a shelter and you're focusing about pets or just a passion of yours? Yes. Answer that call. What is your soul calling you to do? Not what everybody else is saying. What do you want to do? And you're not alone. You're being guided. You're protected. So, ancient ancestors stand beside you. This is time for you to take that action. Right? You know this is a perfect timing. This is clarification. It's the perfect timing for you. Take the steps. Because within the next few months, this is going to happen for you. The path might seem a little bit fogged and things are going slow. Take your time. This is meant for you. This is your path. It's a new passion, right? If it's not physically a person that's going to come in and it's a love relationship, it's a new love, something that you love, something that you want to do. help others, give back, you know, whatever it is. This is your call. If not, someone is thinking of you. If you were questioning about, well, was my neighbor from apartment 512 thinking of me? They are. I just thought of 512 because it made me think of the Selena song, El Chico del Apartamento 512. Whoever needed to hear that message, it's here. If you need a clarification, 512, yes. If we add 512, 678, number 8. If 8 is your number, this is your card, right? Speaking your truth. Remember? The throat chakra. What is it that you need to do? What is it that you need to speak up about? Let's do one more of the yes or no. Really feel a connection of you guys maybe questioning this path. Don't question it. Go with it. Go with the flow. Take those steps. Don't allow for this great opportunity that's really coming for you and that you are definitely protected by your ancestors. Stop you. You're okay. It's not going to be a perfect road. It's not going to be a perfect road, but you're finding yourself. You might not have all the answers right now, but you're getting there. Yes or no? All right, let's see. All right, look for a sign. I feel like this is your sign. Yes. Yes, in perfect timing. Stop questioning it. Look for a sign, though. Soon, you're going to see a sign. You're not sure and you're questioning one more thing. You can connect with your angels and your guides, and you can say, send me some kind of sign of what I should do. And it'll come, right? But when that sign comes, you need to take action. Stop. Whoa, can I have another sign? We all do it, right? We all are questioning, well, I'm not really sure. No, this reading is a big clarification of yes. And in the near future, right? This is happening. Goes hand in hand within the next few months. In the near future, this is happening for you. And also, if you're questioning about love, it just came to me and it resonated with the whole new love. You'll be walking hand in hand with that person. If you're questioning, well, you know, if I focus on this path right now, will I find my partner, my love? They are. They'll come into your life, right, at the right time. And on top of that, you'll be walking together. And if it's not about just love, remember, in the near future, whatever you're questioning, it's going to happen. All right, I just want to pick one more of this yes or no. The situation will improve. So whatever it is that you're going through right now and that you might question it, it's going to improve definitely. Something else, though, is not the right time. It's the overall energy. If it's not the right time now and you're saying, well, I just have a little bit that I need to focus on to get there, that's fine. But you still need to focus, right? Because this situation will improve. In the near future, it will. Within the next few months. So don't just sit and say, well, right now I just need to focus on what I need to do. No, right now you need to stop doubting yourself. That's what I want to tell you first. Be positive. Think that I was meant to see this video to confirm. I'm answering the call of what I want to do, what calls me. And I'm going to forgive. I'm going to forgive the people that were in my life, and I'm going to learn from those experiences. I truly hope that number 4 answered your questions. If it didn't, I had 1, 2, and 3 ahead of you. You can always go back to the other pile and pick a card and see what you need to hear. I'm thankful for your energy and for finding this video. And I hope that you guys stay tuned for my next video that I have for you guys. I hope you were able to hear and enjoy this beautiful outdoors space. Thank you. Thank you for your time.